Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're starting off very interesting this week. Crossing the creek from field over here to field over here. So we got this access here and we're kind of able to use this. It makes it a little bit easier getting into this other bottom. We've got pretty good access to the one that we've already finished now, but this one is a little bit more difficult to get to. And so this makes it a little bit easier. I've never actually done this, so Dad went in front of me with the grain cart. We've always just went around in the past, but it seems like this is going to be the easier option here. So put it in four-wheel drive to get back up this hill here, and we should be good to go. Go ahead and kick it in low four-wheel drive. And we'll try to get up here. A little bit steep on this side. The other side's not bad. Spinning a little bit, but not too bad. And we made it. Okay, we're going in this field now. So we actually came in down there next to the creek. So I'll show you on the map here. We came in. Hit the radio. We came in right there and then I went all the way up along there. As you can see, that's all red. That's trees along the creek. The creek runs right along the bottom here. And that makes nothing because of the trees. So then we popped up into this other field, which is where we have access to getting the trucks and everything into. There comes a truck right there. So anyways, we're up here, and then this other little field is accessed by going up the corner of this field. So we'll finish the one we're in right now, which is doing pretty decent out in the middle, and then we'll go down and do the bottom field, and then we'll come up and do that top field last. And that seems to work pretty good because we've got a road that goes right in between these two here. So anyways, we're gonna get dumped on the grain cart here, and we're gonna have a truckload here pretty close. Okay, we're definitely gonna have a truckload. Still going. And this is Beck's 6774. So the test weight on this is most likely 59 or 60 or 61. I've seen 61 out of it before. I think I've even seen 62 out of it before. So this has got some crazy good test weight, which means that it does not take as much physical volume to fill a truck with the same amount of weight, because the kernels themselves are heavier. So that makes for some nice corn. So we're going to get back to going here on these little straight roads, and Nick's gonna load up his truck here, and then he'll be ready to go. Okay, I just got some drone video, so we'll go ahead and roll that. Turned out pretty good. I was having trouble with the drone at first. I wasn't logged in or something, and it wouldn't let me go any farther than like 50 meters or whatever that is in feet. But anyways, we'll roll that right now.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so we're narrowing it down to the last passes. Corn is doing phenomenal down here in this bottom, so that's good. We got this little strip right here we're working on, and then down here we've got just a couple more rows that are a little bit shorter there, so not a whole lot left, but it is moving the bushels out of here, that's for sure. So that's good, and we will keep going here. Dad should be back in a minute with the last truck, possibly. I don't know if we'll be able to get it all on his truck or not, but he's back home. We're kind of backed up with the dryer right now, so overheads are full and stuff, so he just had to wait a few minutes for the dryer to dump out, and then he was going to be heading back here. But hopefully we'll be able to get everything on the grain cart and the combine. But actually, hopefully we don't get everything on the combine and the grain cart, because that would mean we'd have a pretty good yield down in here. But anyways, that's our status right now. So we're gonna get this finished up, and then hopefully we'll get everything moved from here back to the main farm. All right, we just got done. He's rolling the tarp over on the grain cart. He's got a little bit left in there. And then I don't know if we'll be able to haul that home with that, or if we'll just have to send another truck back. But anyways, we got the combine blowed off, heads unhooked. We just got to set it down, and we are off by like a foot, so that's helpful. I gotta have two hands to do this. Hey, just got that head unhooked. I swear, if you don't get that thing lined up right the first time, you sit there for like 20 minutes, and you think that you're like moving over like 3 feet, but then you come back to it and you moved over like 1 inch, and it's never enough. It takes like 14 tries if you don't line it up first for the first time. Anyways, we got that off. So Colton is going to unhook that head, leave the grain cart here, and then they will come back in the morning, get the grain cart and the head, pull it out of the road that comes up out of this field, which is not the greatest. It's not very fun to take a combine out of. So I'm gonna go back across the creek and come out of that field, because that field entrance is a lot better. It's a little bit wider, nicer. So we're gonna come out over here. He's gonna go up and meet me at the end of the road up here, and then go in front of me on the way back to the main farm. Hey, and just like that, we were back on county pavement. So I just had to get across the creek, cut through our field down here, and then hop on the road that comes down into here. We're gonna get on another road here in just a second, and then we'll go out here, cross the highway, and head home. I'm actually probably gonna have to wait in our driveway up here for Colton to get around, because he had to go all the way around through town, through the stoplight on the west side of town, and come up the highway and kind of meet me. So this was definitely a good shortcut, but there's no possible way to do that with a pickup truck, because that creek was pretty deep, and I think I actually ended up swallowing some water into the feeder house, because the hill was so steep going down in it. So I'm gonna have to dump my rock trap whenever I get back home. All right, just met up with him. We actually got here to the intersection of the main highway at the same time, so that worked out pretty good. That is a pretty good shortcut. In the field, we finally got started around 1:30 or something, so I doubt that we're gonna get this done before the rain comes in, but we're gonna try to get as much done as we can. So this corn was planted, this was our last field we planted, so it was a little bit later, but it did catch some more rain that the late corn down south didn't catch, so it is doing a little bit better. It's not terrible, so that's good. We're still moving some bushels, and we're just gonna work at it until it starts raining. They're talking like probably gonna be 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and it's 2:45 right now, so. Okay, it's been about an hour since I checked in, and we got about 22.5 acres done. I got the biggest field opened up here. This one's about 40 or 45. And then across the ditch there in the back, you can see there's another field. And that's about 20, which makes up the 65. So we're on the long rows now, so we should be able to start knocking it out here and doing as best we can. So Cody is running the grain cart. He was just up there unloading on a truck, so hopefully he'll be back here in time to unload me. And then we'll just keep going back and forth until it rains us out. We've got a few raindrops. You probably can't, you might be able to tell there. We got a few coming in, but hopefully it'll hold off long enough. We can at least get this front field done, and hopefully we can get that back one done, and then that'll be it for the corn. Okay, well, now it's been like 2 hours since I've talked to you last. We just got over 51 acres. So we're in the back field now. We're in the back 20 back here. So I probably got, let's see. I don't know if I don't have half of it done quite yet. But I'm getting pretty close. I've just had to wait here. This corn actually is doing a little bit better back here, which is surprising to me because this hybrid has been falling behind compared to that other one this year. And I don't know why it just randomly started pouring over the top. I've been sitting here for like 2 minutes.
I think I got everything I can get.
Well, the rain is starting to pick up here. The grain cart's full, so I'm waiting on the truck to get back. I just got empty though, so I've got my tank, and then we're gonna be waiting. So hopefully he's getting to where he's on the way back with the truck. Okay, I finally made it. The pass that we've been looking for all year. The last one. Cody's got a completely full grain cart, and then I'm gonna have probably 75% of the combine full. So Dad should be coming back here pretty soon. He was kind of waiting on the truck to get unloaded into the overhead and waiting for the dryer to dump and everything. So he may be in a few minutes, but we're gonna have it all picked here as soon as I get up over this hill, and we're gonna be done. All right, here's the last couple feet. We're gonna be done. There it is. Corn harvest 2024. All right, well, we finally got unloaded after waiting for a while. But now we're finally getting back up here, and my combine's getting soaking wet now. But anyways, so I think Cody was rolling his tarp, and that'll have to sit on the grain cart until we get room for it in the dryer. So get up here, get the head off, and get this thing taken to the barn. The barn that we actually keep the corn head in is actually right there, not this one, but the big one. So I just backed it in there temporarily while it's raining. There's no sense in it sitting outside. So we just backed that in there real quick. We'll have to get it back out and get it blowed off and cleaned, but that'll be there for now.